we need to do some wiring. So for that case, we brought a box here and then the other stuffs to put inside the cabinet and then install it to this outlet. And for the purpose of this job, we need a impact or drive drill. We need 2 screws in case, one flat and one flips, and we need the electrical tester, a knife, and then maybe this tool for the wiring we need, but not necessary, we have to see. And then pliers. These are all we need at this time, and maybe we need more, but in this case, for this time, it's okay for now. First we need to shut down the water for the dishwasher. It's right here. Yes, and in order to make sure there is no water coming out, we shut down this one too. And then with the screwdriver we have to open the drain tube. Make sure you don't damage the pipes and the fittings here. That's it. Water comes out of the drain tube, and also the water line we have here, so make sure you put something underneath. So there is no water, hopefully. The next step we have to take is to open up these screws underneath the dishwasher and test it with the electrical tester, and then cut off the power too. So first I'm gonna open this and then go down to the basement and cut off the power too. Let's take out this plate. After opening up the screws, it come out like this. Put all the thing at the same place so you are not gonna lose them. So we have a box here, and we need to open up this screw too. But before opening this up, I'm gonna go down and see which breaker is for the dishwasher to make sure I don't get electrocuted. Let's see which one is for the dishwasher. Here it says dishwasher, as you see. Maybe you have it too. When they do the electrical, they write down everything front of each breaker, but if you don't have it, you have to test them one by one and make sure the power is off. So I'm gonna make sure all of them are off, and I'll leave just the fridge, so the stove and the dishwasher is okay. Now it's time to go up and then do the wiring. Again, before proceeding, I'm gonna make sure the power is off. You see, this display should be turned on when the power is on. So it's off, and we don't have anything here that shows us the power is on. So it's off, and in safe condition we can proceed and go for the wiring. So now let's open up the screw underneath. Yeah. You see, one for the white one for the ground, and one for the live. But in this case, to do more safety, we are gonna test it with our tester again to make sure there is no power. In order to test it, we have to test the live one. You see, there is no beep in my tester, so we don't have any power. But make sure you test the neutral too, because sometimes the wiring is wrong, and the power is inside the neutral too. So there is no power here, and there is no power here too. So it's okay to proceed. Next step, we have to go for the bracket underneath here. We have one bracket here and one bracket there. And this is a Robertson. I'm gonna just go and grab a screwdriver or a drill bit for this to open this up. Here we have a Robertson bit. I'm gonna take this out, switch it with the Robertson, go underneath and then open it up. I'm gonna save the screws for the next bracket. If there is nothing inside the box, then this one, 2 screws, and put it here. Now I'm gonna open up the wiring, cover this again, open this up, cover it again, keep the ground bare. It doesn't matter if it's covered or no. I'm gonna pull it a little bit forward and then release the hose here. Make sure there's no water inside the hose. You see, there's water. You have to always make sure the water is gone. So release the hose. More. Like this. Oh my god, this water is not gonna end. I'm gonna dry it up. Release it all the way if you can. This one has to come out. We need to save this too. Release the hose. Release the hot water line. And then we have to pull it in. Make sure we have enough wire left. See, the wiring comes behind the dishwasher. We have to take the wire out. If you have to open up the marrets, you can take them out. Then take out the wiring. Then take it out from here. Yeah. So for safety, I'm gonna marret it again. We need to use this water line because there is no water line on the other washer, so we have to use this one again. I'm gonna open it up. But we don't need this drain anymore. I'm gonna use this bracket if the new one is a bigger one or any stuff like that, but I'm gonna save this for now. And if they are usable, I'm gonna use them. You see, water still coming out. Oh my god. In case to prevent that, I'm gonna put a little bit of paper towel inside. Make sure you dry everywhere, because it's gonna damage the floor. Then this is the time to clean underneath. I'm gonna need this plier to open the water line hose for the new dishwasher. I'll put it here if there is water. I'm gonna put the cover back here. I'm gonna take a look at underneath to see what's going on and make sure which one is for the drain and which one is for the water. This is for the water. We should not remove this. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here for the next person if they hesitate what to do. All Bosch dishwashers are hardwired like this, so we cannot install the new one directly inside to it. We need to have an outlet and then plug it inside. But this hole is a little bit small for this, because I'm gonna screw the outlet inside the cabinet underneath the sink, because there's no space here and it's not gonna accommodate the machine. So I'm gonna make this hole bigger and then pass it to the other side and then plug it inside under the sink. So here we can use anything closer to this side. I think this one is better. If it's a little bit long, I mean bigger or wider, it's okay. I'm gonna use this 1.5 inches to make the hole a little bit bigger. I'm gonna use a drive drill. If you have one, you can use it. If not, it's not a big deal, you can use the impact. So I'm gonna do it from this side because it's easier. It's time for cleanup. Now we need to pass the wire from here first. And then I'm gonna attach this somewhere here with a screw. Whatever is more convenient, it doesn't matter. Take a look, the screw doesn't come out from this side, you see. You need to use a small screw. And then this side, I'm gonna screw here. Secure it as much as you can. Yeah. So we're gonna pass the wire inside the box. We're gonna need a screwdriver. We can pass it from up or down, but whereas the up is a little bit more tricky. I'm gonna use bottom of the box. Open up the brackets, sorry, open up the marrets. Dry it up. If it's wet, the wire shouldn't be wet. Pass it inside the box. Then secure it so the wire is not gonna come out. Time for the outlets. Hot wires go inside the gold one, and then the neutral or the white wire goes inside the silver one, and this green one is for the ground. So we're gonna install them, and then we have to need more bare copper here, so I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. It like this for this one too. Like this. So always, but you can read to make sure this is for the hot wire this side, and this is for the neutral. It says white wire, so the hot wire goes here. Gonna secure it more like this, and then tighten the screw like this. And then it's turn for the white wire. We'll do the same. And then about the ground too. So that's it. We're gonna push it inside. And then tighten the screws. We need a flip here, flips. We're gonna need a flip speed here. Then I'll tighten it like this. If there's no space, you can do it with the screwdriver like this, or even I'm gonna use the extension if I can to tighten it. It's much easier. Yes. Then this one. Adjust it in the center. that's it. We push it all the way, make sure it has gone all the way in, and then we go like this and secure it with the screwdriver. Now it's time for the water line hose. I'm gonna make sure the washer inside is okay, because this prevents the leakage. So be careful of the wire. Push it a little bit like this, and then you have to tighten this. I'm gonna pass this first, yes, and then pass the drain. Easy. Pull it back to make sure there's enough wire. It's time to pass the water line too. Cover all of them. Make sure it's not twisted, because at the end it's gonna be a headache for you picking up all the twists. It's time for the bracket.